Let's make a tiny little hat called a gat from K-Pop Demon Hunters. They look super cute on top of a little cake pop, or you can put them on a cupcake or anything else for some party decor. Okay, so you're going to download the Cricut file. You're going to cut all the pieces. You should have the following pieces: the main body piece of the hat, a bottom brim that has 2 holes, a bottom brim that has 4 holes, this little thin string piece, and then you're going to need the following extra things. You're going to need some ribbon. So usually you would want black. I don't have any black on hand, so I'm using a different color for this video. I have some gold ribbon here. We're going to want to cut 2 pieces that are each about 6 inches long, about right there. Then let's cut the other one. Same length. Got our 2 pieces of ribbon ready. The other thing we're going to want is glue to put this together with. I'm just going to use a hot glue gun because I find that quick and easy. Okay, so we're going to start off with the main body piece of the hat. What we want to do is we want to turn this into a cylinder like this. And we're going to attach it together by putting the tabs on this side into the slots on this side. But the key is that we need those tabs to push from the outside in, which is a little tricky. So first what I want to do is roll the main body of the hat like this. I'm just going to kind of roll it with my hand, get it nice and curved like that. I'm going to curl it a little more than I need to because that way it gets a nice shape. Now, these little tabs, we're going to fold the sides of those down. There's no score line for this, so we just have to use our eye. Like that. I don't know if you can see, but you're basically from there's like the base of this tab is thinner. We want to make the whole tab about that thin by folding each side in. I'm going to fold that side in. I'm going to fold the bottom side in like that is what we get up with. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other tab. And what's going to happen is when we push these through the slot, they're just going to kind of pop open. So now when we curl it around, we're going to push those from the outside in, and you'll feel it pop open. You also sometimes need to kind of take a finger and then wiggle it open on the other side. But once you do, that is locked in, that it's not going anywhere. And now we're going to do that to the other side, okay? Just like that. We have a little cylinder all assembled. And you can see if you push the tabs from the outside in, it looks nice and clean on the outside. Okay, now for the top of the hat. There's 3 little tabs. We're going to fold each of those downward so they're flat like that. So we have 3 tabs, they all folded down, and then we're just going to take the top of this hat and fold it down onto it, and we're going to attach it with a little bit of glue. So let's get our glue gun. Just put a little dab on each of the 3 tabs, and then you can fold it down, and to secure it nice and good, you can put your finger into the inside of the hat and just secure that in the glue. All right, now we've got this part of the hat all ready to go. We're going to grab the base ring that has 4 holes in it, like this. We're going to take this part of the hat, and those 4 tabs are going to insert into those 4 holes. Okay, just like that. Then, when those are through, we're going to fold each of them down, like that, towards the outside. Once we've done that, we're going to just put a little dot of glue under each tab, secure it down. Little dot of glue, secure it down. Okay, we have got part of a hat put together. Now we're going to do the other ring of the hat. Now this is eventually going to glue like this, but before we glue them together, we're going to add the strings and the, I don't know what you call it, but the other piece that goes under the chin. So we're going to start first with this little thin piece of paper. We're going to put one end through one of the slots, and then we're going to glue it down to this side here. All we need is a little dot of glue. Don't need much. So just like that, it got glued on this side. And then we're going to take this string, put the other end onto the other side, in the other slot on the other side, and then give that a little glue on this side. And now is attached. Now we're going to add the ribbon. We're going to take a ribbon on each side, put it into that same slot on the inside, fold it over like that, glue it, same as we did the last one. Just a little bit of glue on these will do. You don't need a lot. Ta-da! Okay, and now we're going to put these together like that to make the hat. Now, you want to pay attention to where the seam is, and you want that to be in whatever you want the back to be. I'm just going to add glue onto the bottom half, and then I'm going to take the top of my hat, line up those two rings, give them a good squish, and you have yourself a nice, tiny little Gat hat from K-Pop Demon Hunters. You can put it on top of a cupcake. You could put them on top of cake pops, water bottles, whatever you want for your K-Pop Demon Hunters theme party.